The rich and privileged teenager who killed 4 people in a drunk driving accident and got no jail time after a novel Affluenza defense, now reportedly on the run with his mother, perhaps joining him as an accomplice.
What's the next thing you recall?
Waking up, handcuffed to the hospital bed.
He's the rich teen whose drunken ride left 4 dead.
There's 4 or 5 kids. There's kids laying in ditches and streets. Oh, Lord, oh, yes, there's another child in the ditch. Oh, my God.
This guy killed 4 people, paralyzed another.
And famously sparked the so-called Affluenza defense.
Affluenza.
Affluenza.
Too rich for jail.
She is the doting mom who infamously didn't rein him in.
When's the last time you recall disciplining Ethan for anything?
I don't remember.
Ethan Couch, now 18 years old, and his mother, Tanya, reportedly fleeing authorities together.
And we believe that she's helping him and that she's assisting him.
We need the public's help in locating this vehicle.
Perhaps in this tricked-out Harley-Davidson edition Ford pickup truck, after undated video surfaced of Ethan attending this beer pong party, raising questions that he might have violated his probation.
To be a violation of his probation, they'd need evidence that he was actually drinking, not just at a party.
It all began on a summer night in 2013 when Couch, downing booze and pills, got behind the wheel of his father's red pickup truck. Speeding down the wrong side of the road, he lost control of the vehicle and plowed into a group of people.
Just a recipe for disaster.
Richard Alpert is the assistant district attorney who charged Ethan with 4 counts of intoxication manslaughter. Alpert wanted the poor little rich kid to do some big boy time.
We were hoping for and asked for 20 years.
But Ethan pled guilty and then, during sentencing, adopted an unusual defense.
Affluenza.
He got up there and he talked about the fact that the reason for this crime was he was a child of privilege and his parents didn't say no to him.
The juvenile court judge sentenced Ethan to 10 years probation and time in rehab. 4 dead, 9 injured, and not a single day behind bars.
What I really hate about this is not the nagging sense of wrongdoing and injustice. But what I really hate is having this all dredged up, reopening the wound for these victims' family.
In videotaped depositions from a civil trial, his parents admitted to allowing him to live on his own in this 4,000-square-foot ranch house. These pictures from the website Zillow show a wet bar in the den and a swimming pool out back. And they let him drive a car from the time he was 13 years old.
You understood if he was, at any time he was under 16, he was never to be driving by himself.
Yes.
Nevertheless, you allowed that behavior to happen, correct?
Yes.
Now, has Ethan's mom gone so far as to enable his escape?
If we can find out that she helped him at all, I assure you we will file criminal cases against her.
Ethan's father, Fred Couch, is cooperating with authorities, telling them he hasn't heard from either of them in 2 weeks.
I promise you, he is being tapped and surveilled, his money transactions, his cell phone, his home phone, like nobody's business tonight. They are watching to see if he's transferring money to them. Not so much for his wife, they're estranged, but his baby boy.
Following that trail could lead authorities to exactly where Ethan and Tanya may be hiding out.
You got to find the money. You find the end of the money, you find the kid. Bottom line.
But that won't help much if they've left the country.
There are around 100 countries that do not have an extradition treaty or agreement with the United States.
And if they're caught, first-time charges for Tanya could be stiff.
The mother may very well face jail time of her own. In some jurisdictions, that's up to 10 years, depending on the degree with which you aid and abet the fugitive.
And Ethan may face what critics said he deserved long ago.
In my opinion, he belongs in big boy jail. He belongs in an adult prison. Let him get a taste of real prison and real adult justice, and maybe let him know that money and privilege don't buy you out of every circumstance.